Hey guys, so I wanted to do a quick video and chat about I'm on my cruise ship right now. I'm in my stateroom. This is my first time cruising. So as everything is fresh in my mind, I wanted to share with you guys the process as far as boarding for our trip. So first of all, when we got here, we came a day early. So we've been in Florida. We came out of Port Carnival, I think that's how you pronounce it. So that's the port that we're at. We flew in yesterday from Orlando. I've always here like to fly in a day early if you can. So that's what I did, especially because it was the winter time, or it is the winter time. I did not want to come the day of because anything, especially it wasn't a direct flight, anything could happen. The hotel that we stayed at a budget friendly hotel. I'm not sure if I'm gonna mention it just because of a couple of things that happened. They do have it, everything was like kind of didn't work out for me, but they do have work with a transportation company, are able to do transportation to and from the airport. They're also able to do transportation to and from the port. I'm not sure how much round trip is, but I know it was, I think, $25 each person to get back to the airport, and it was $5 to get to my Uber to get to Port Carnival, that area, to get to the hotel was around $60, and it was around noontime that 10 o'clock we landed in Florida. Process as far as getting to the port was very simple process. So you get to the port. Once you get to the port, they take your bags. You have to carry, if you have the soda and wine with you, you have to actually carry it with you like if you have a bag, you can put it in a bag, but it doesn't go to the check. It doesn't go through the whole check bag process. You carry that with you onto through the whole I don't know if they would call it like the arrival process. You do carry the soda, so if you bring a case of soda, you're carrying that soda around with you into your state or whatever room you have is available. In whatever bags you have, also you're carrying with you. You have the soda, or if you have the 2 bottles of wine, you are carrying those items with you. I'm not drinking, so I don't know if it's 2 bottles of wine and the soda, but I do know I bought a case of soda for my son because I knew he would want it. And we checked the bag at the airport, so that's, you know, how, in case you are like, did you it wasn't a carry-on, because obviously you have to check a bag in order to bring liquids. So the process was extremely simple. We got here, as soon as we got off the shuttle, they took our bags. Whatever you need in your bags, get it, whatever you need, your passport, whatever, get it out the bag prior, because it's literally, you get out of the shuttle. I don't know if you could do an Uber or Lyft or whatever, and you leave your bags with the people. You're not seeing your bags again until they get into the stateroom. The next process is the check-in process. You want to have your boarding pass and everything printed. I did not complete it. It wanted me to add my son, and I was like, no, I'm not. He's not getting the budget. Like, the trip is your budget, but that's a whole different story. But this trip, I didn't. He's not having any spending money, any play money, and nothing like that. But when you do complete the check-in process, you are supposed to add a card. I did add a card, but I guess because I didn't add a budget for him, it was giving me a hard time. It was considered incomplete because his didn't have a card. Even though it did have a card, it was weird because he's under 18, so I don't know why it was giving me an issue, but that's neither here nor there. And I did not have our boarding passes, I guess because I didn't complete the check-in process. Our board, even though I had the tags, and again, and I didn't mention this before, you have the luggage tags. Those have to be attached to your bag when you do get to the port. The hotel allowed me to use their stapler. The stapler, I know some people use like the plastic thing, which I do understand if it's pouring outside for whatever reason, that does make sense. But we were able to get our bags. We did get our bags on time. I would say make sure you do have to print that out, and you do have to have them attached because they do have to get delivered to your room. I didn't have my boarding passes. They do print out the boarding passes for you free. We came super early. We were here probably by 11:30. My check-in time wasn't until 12:30, and it was like no lines. It wasn't crazy at all. Like, it was a super fast process. I'm not sure what time they started to allow people on the ship, but when I did come, they did allow us to get on the ship. And once you do arrive, you are carrying whatever bags you have with you. You are carrying them with you until your room is ready, which your room, I guess 1:30 is a typical time. So it's a little after 1:30 and our rooms were available. it's like they shut the doors so you can't even get in. So it's not like a hotel where, you know, you go to your floor, the doors are shut, so you don't have access to where the rooms are. I wasn't really sure, like, when do you get the food? Something said like you can start eating at 3. I was a little confused about that. Like the buffets, I'm not sure if the restaurants that you pay a little bit more for, if they were available. As soon as they open the doors, eating and drinking, if you paid for the drink package, eating and drinking is happening as soon as they open. As soon as you get through that line. Again, I didn't have my boarding pass printed, so I got my boarding pass printed, and then you go through like the security check. So boarding pass printed, went through the security check. Because I didn't have, my information wasn't complete, I had to go to figure out what I needed, which was, it was on my son's end, as far as, because I didn't add an account to him. And then if you have to use a bathroom, they have bathrooms too, because I was a little concerned about that. This was my first cruise. What, you know, what's happening? Is there a bathroom? There was a bathroom. Go to the bathroom. And after, if you don't have anything that's incomplete, you're going straight cruise ship after. But because I had something incomplete, after that I went, after the security, I went to, I guess, like customer service. They were able to assist me, and then I went up to, and we were done, we went to the cruise ship. We were able to eat. I've been eating. I already had some fries. I had like a taco, and maybe I'll do a whole nother video on that. I just wanted to, like, what happens when I get to the port, because I was kind of like, well, what's gonna happen? Like, I seen someone in the shuttle, and she had her soda with her, and she had it out, and I'm like, so do you take it out? She was like, yeah, take it out your bag. Took it out of her bag. So yeah, that's it, guys. Just wanted to chat with you and let you know the process. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. Chat with you guys soon.